I'm making this short video to try to help you understand the way I aim and what I call the 3/4 inch shot line. Number one, what I want you to learn how to do is I want you to learn how to use this tool that's in your hand as a measuring stick. And I want you to realize that you can use this mathematical approach every time you step to the table, every time you address the cue ball. Straight shots, 15, 30, 45, 60, 90, all the angles in between. You can always use this tool in your hand as a mathematical ruler that's going to fit perfectly inside that cue ball. And here's how you do it. Here's how you look at it. This tailpipe is going to run just inside the 1/8 to the 7/8 in width. This joint, it's going to run just inside the 1/4 to 3/4 in width. This taper is going to taper down through the 3/8 and the 5/8 to the shaft being your center 1/4. And that's how it's going to fit inside the cue ball. Okay, so now we've learned how to use the tool in our hand. We learned how to use it as a measuring stick. We learned how to fit it inside the cue ball through math. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how from the object ball and the cue ball, you can use math that will put you on what I call the 3/4 inch shot line every time. You might miss because of 3 different things. You might miss because of collision-induced spin, you might miss because cut-induced throw, and you might miss because of deflection. That all comes with practice, learning how to overcome those 3 main things that cause people to miss the majority of the time. Okay, but this is going to help you get to your shot line, and then you have to practice your stroke, and you have to practice staying inside what I call the Gearing English box, because I learned that Gearing English box from Dr. Dave, actually. I've learned a lot of stuff from other people, but I've had to take what they told me and take prayer and practice and apply everything I know, which helped me increase in knowledge even beyond what they ever said, see? And I'm trying to share it and give it back to you. And I call it the 10 to 2, but I like to call it the 3/4 inch shot line aiming system. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you how the fractions fit. You have a super circle around this ball. Just over this 1/16th, you'll see this curve come up, and it comes down to the 1/8 as it comes down. It'll never change. It'll always be there. You can always look over that curve and over that curve, and you can always know that you're in the center of the cue ball. You can always know that this is your 1/8. Right here's your 1/4, right here's your half, 3/4, 7/8. You'll always know that now. Okay, so we're going to take from behind, back here where we see that curve happening, we're going to draw a line from that 1/8 through this 1/4 and out this 3/8 right here on the cue ball. We're going to do it with our eyes, okay? I can see it perfectly. I call it the reverse 1/4 ball overlap, okay? It's going to show us where the 1/4 to the half is every single time. Okay, we're going to come down that 3/8 that we found. We're going to take the 1/8 on the object ball, and we're going to fit it into our pivot point, okay? And that just gave us a 1/2 inch, okay? But we got to get to 3/4, okay? So we took the 3/8 off the cue ball and fit the outside 1/8 on the object ball into our pivot point. We're going to leave the tip there. We're going to bring this joint around until it's inside the outside 3/4, okay? So now that just added another 1/4. So we went from creating 1/2 between our cue ball and our object ball. We just came around and we created that extra 1/4 that's going to create our 3/4 inch shot line with our joint. And now we know we're right in the center because of how we learned to fit our tool. inside our toolbox, which is a cue ball. Okay, now watch what happens. I'm trying not to knock down that camera. It'll go every time for you like that if you learn how to approach it in the right way through mathematics and perception, and learning how to use your eyes and your body and your understanding all in unison. I love you. This is a 3/4 inch shot line aiming system from Philip Golden Eagle Alexander. God bless. Have a good day.